Welcome guys to a new video. We're going to be playing some standard right now. I am testing out a new mono white deck that involves basically ramping to Portal to Phyrexia. So that's kind of its main goal, but that's not going to happen every game because, well, you can kind of see the writing on the wall if you look at the cards here. This is sort of a control deck slash aggro deck, kind of trying to take a bit of a middle ground. So we can just aggro people out, but if they're trying to, if they stop our aggro mechanic, we should be able to still maybe ramp to Portal to Phyrexia and kind of win the game that way. So a little bit of a different take on a mono white deck. I was looking at this card. This is where it all started. And this thing could potentially create you a ton of Powerstone tokens. So I was trying to find great ways to take advantage of Great Desert Prospector. And one of the great ways is just to play Portal to Phyrexia with it. And then you can keep bringing back your creatures or whatever it may be. So I'm going to quickly go over the deck and just talk about it briefly here. We're running 24 lands. That might be a little heavy, but obviously we're going to need quite a bit, but hopefully we don't flood out too much. To help prevent us from flooding a bit much, we have some of these lands being utility lands. Like Iganjo, we can let sit in our hand. A Blast Zone can help us control the board and blow up problem cards. And Mistress Factory can act as yet another aggro card to, just another creature. So in our main deck, we have Lay Down Arms, sort of like a little Swords to Plowshares. We should have plenty of planes to pull this off on about everything. The standard problems right now are things like third class Iconoclast, whatever that card is, and this takes care of that. We also have Sheoldred. She's a problem. This takes care of that. And we have more sideboards cards, basically to kind of try to handle a lot of the meta. Some Destroy Evils, more Commandos, Hopeful Initiate, one Disenchant, Fateful Aspect, Valor's Stance if they're trying to destroy our stuff, and they're running Sheoldred, Cloudsteel Kyrian if they're not running a whole lot of removal and are just trying to aggro us down. This should be able to save our lives. And actually, this card is a little better than it seems in this deck because all the Power Stones, the reconfigure, can feel like it's free when you just get to dump your Power Stone mana into reconfiguring. It's no big deal. I'm running one main deck and some more in the side just in case we need them. Also running a Halo Fountain in case. I'm not entirely sure when I would side this in, to be honest, but it seems like a good card. Maybe I should just have it in the main and go the opposite direction where I side it out if it doesn't seem useful. And I'm running a Knockout Blow, Mage's Attendant, and another March. That's the sideboard just to help handle things. Okay, I'll continue going over the main deck. I know I'm going to get a little scattered here, but no matter. Recruitment Officer. See, this is another thing. I think you can dump your Power Stone mana into a Recruitment Officer. Just a nice little Savant Alliance, basically, that should kind of help us. Unholy Efficient. This is obviously a pretty terrible card, but if you have a bunch of Power Stones, you can pump it up if you don't have much else to do. Now, the reality is we're probably going to take this out after game one, almost 100% of the games. So it's sort of like a filler card, but it's just another way to use Power Stones. And I was trying to find some stuff like that. Don't know about this include. It's probably going to get cut in the long run. Running one March. So only very light removal, as you'll kind of see here. We're running some ambitious farmhands. And this is just great for getting enough planes to pop off and play your Great Desert Prospector. It's ultimately what we want to do. The Ambush Paratrooper. This is just a common flash flying, not a super strong card, but once again we can use our Power Stone mana to buff our board, potentially swing for lethal as a surprise, because we can play it at the end of our opponent's turn. Next turn, swing, buff. That's the idea here. Only one copy. I'm running one main deck Cathar Commando. Just feel like it's strong and we might as well. Lion Sash is great. Can't really go wrong. Maybe I should even have one in the sideboard too. I don't know. Recommission is crazy strong in this deck. I love this card. It just does so much. It's artifact or creature. We can get our bank busters back. We can get our reinforcements back. About everything everything super useful. A lot of utility we can get back with this recommission. Reinforcements, sort of a no-brainer because we want a really wide board state to get a bunch of Power Stone tokens. The bank buster, I just love bank buster, and it's another way that we can spend our Power Stone mana, but also those longer, grindier games where you run out of cards, Bankbuster just always feels really good. I'm also running Anointed Peacekeeper. Still on the fence about this one. Kind of just put it in there as a semi-control element. It's really nice to put people's board wipes out into expensive cost when you're aggroing them down. Brutal Cathar, I love Brutal Cathar. It's just really strong. Kind of in here as creature plus removal because we want a lot of creatures, obviously. And there's the Kieran. I like this card. I already talked about it, so I'll continue. Restoration of Ganjo. This card is very, very, very strong in this deck. It does everything you want. It gets us more planes, because clearly we need a lot of mana one way or another. It also lets us play things for free. Well, some of the greatest things you can do is just, if you're sitting with a 2-drop in your hand, you can just discard it, put it into play, and it feels amazing. And then after all that, it turns into a creature that makes you more creatures, which is perfect for what we want to do. I'm only running one. I could run more, but I don't know. I don't really want to run too many. It's kind of the same story with Wedding Announcement. Obviously super good, but I'm only running 3 copies because you don't necessarily want to draw all 4, although our opponent's going to really hate us if we do. And Adeline's another no-brainer. A lot of going wide with creatures and also just trying to take advantage of this Powerstone mana. Playing 1 Sunblade Samurai. Don't know why, other than I like the channel here. Not sure if this should really be here. There's been quite a few times where it's been nice to discard where I just really need to get my 3rd land drop or 5th one. So I usually take this out after game 1 for something, but we'll see. And of course the 3 portals. Just amazing. Just amazing. Once this hits the field, it's usually over unless it's really too late for us or something. But hey, that's the deck. I'm calling it White Powerstone, my own custom deck. Just kind of something I wanted to try. So let's do some best of 3 games and see if we can have some fun and maybe pull off a few wins and stuff like that. All right, I'll see you in game 1. All right, here we are for game 1. My opening hand has 3 lands, weak removal, well, only 1 planes, but we got a way to get another plane, so it's not too bad. A restoration and a portal. I think we can keep this. It's a fairly, probably on the above average hand for this deck. And what do we start with here? I think I'm going to start with the Foundry, oddly enough. I don't have any 2 white pips, so I think that's fine. I'm going to kind of keep my opponent off my strategy as long as possible. Now, one of the advantages we have is nobody should anticipate this deck because it's not in the meta at all, as far as I know. So we should be able to kind of pull some shenanigans. And here, it looks like we're going to be up against, I can't remember the name of the deck, but we're going to get some ramp. What is this deck? This is the, we'll see some more cards. You'll see shortly. I know exactly what this is. It's just the names of cards aren't coming to me because this is the first time I played in a day or 2. Blood Type Harvester. Alright, it's not too big of a deal. We should be able to just go ahead and give that an exile. We could also just play our Restoration, and then, I don't know if I really like Restoration yet, but it does make more efficient use of our mana. He could be sitting on a mana leak thing, or, we'll see if he has it. Spell Pierce? No, Spell Pierce, okay. That's good news for us. Let's get another planes. This card, I didn't even mention it in the deck tech, but it also allows you to ramp, which is just crazy if you think about it. It's one of the few white ramp cards, because you can, well, on the second lore, you can discard a planes and then put that planes into play tapped, which essentially feels like a, what would you call it? I guess like a Kodama's Reach without the extra land or whatever, but you get other stuff instead. So this is just a super cool card. It really makes white a lot stronger, I think. If you're playing Commander, you should, in running white, you should absolutely have one of these in your white deck, because why not, especially mono white. There it is, the Anvil. That's what I was trying to think of. This is an Anvil deck, so let's go ahead and get our stuff going. We'll discard this planes that he knows about, and we'll just put it right into play. And now, he can sack his Harvester if we try to kill it, so it's not our best strat necessarily, but I think we're just going to go wide and then play this Prospector. So in this case, we're going to go Adeline, and then we're going to swing for an extra creature. Adeline should make us a little guy. And we're off to the races. We will play a planes. And I'm debating whether I kill the Harvester or not. I feel like I should, but I also wonder, is he going to play Sheoldred and I'm going to regret everything? I think I'm just going to end the turn here. Blood Tithe Harvester's not too big of a deal now. It's basically just a vanilla 3/2 if he doesn't have any blood tokens, so that's okay with me. I didn't think of this line just now where he could equip it and then sack it, draw a card. So yeah, that's fine with me. You can also swing for 5. Obviously I don't want to block, but for some reason he just didn't do any of that. Interesting. Now he's got 2 cards in hand. One of them's got to be a counter of some sort, right? So I think our play here is to kill the Blood Tithe with Lay Down Arms, swing, and then play our Great Desert Prospector. So let's go ahead and do that. Exile this guy, see what he does. He should sack in response, but he didn't. He just let it get exiled. What? Am I reading this wrong? Sack an artifact. Yeah, I am reading it wrong. So obviously that's not an artifact. So, all right, let's go for a big swing here. Get another little tokeny guy. And here we should be able to play a pretty big Great Desert Prospector. I'm just wondering what he's doing. Like, I don't want this to get countered, but you know, it's not the worst thing in the world if this gets countered. So let's just see what he does. He could have something that wipes my board here, like a drag under, but at this point, it doesn't matter because I've got 11 mana next turn at least, 12 mana if I play another land. So I think we're in the clear here, unless he board wipes. Nah, just a corpse appraiser. No corpses to appraise, so I think we're good. I forgot that Oni Cult Anvil can only sack artifacts. I thought it was artifacts or creatures when I was thinking of it off the top of my head, but it makes it significantly weaker. Not super worried here, but we are going to bring in the artifact destruction, like a couple more Cathars, Hopeful Initiate. I'm kind of feeling like we might see some other stuff. We'll bring in March. I kind of like the knockout blow here, and we're going to take out the cards that aren't super useful. We'll take out Cloud Steel. I don't think it's super good here. We'll take out Anointed Peacekeeper. We'll take out the Sunblade, and maybe the Unholy Officiant. And we need to take out one more, maybe this Recruitment Officer or the Paratrooper. I think we'll take out the Paratrooper, and that should be good. Sometimes I just cut a land, because sometimes we just get flooded, and there's no way for us to really filter our lands if we're getting flooded. So maybe we'll cut one plains and put in, let's see here, another Disenchant. I feel like that's going to be well for us. I like Fateful Absence if he has Shieldred too, but I don't know if he has Shieldred. So we're just going to go like this. Let's see if we can go for a nice clean 2-0 here, but he's going to be on the play this time, and I have so many planes. These basically are 2 more planes, so we got plenty of mana. I'm really happy that I took out a planes, because I'm going to keep this hand. We're going to roll with it the best we can. Looks like opponent goes down to 5 cards and plays a tap land. We're going to play a land in the pass. Opponent going for that turn 2 Blood Tithe. Pretty well expected. We're going to play a plains, and I think we just go straight to the ambitious farmhand and just keep grabbing lanes here. I'd like to see a few nice draws of, well, our top end combo at this point. There's an Oni Cult Anvil, perfect for us. We've got the way to handle that. We can play another land, and I think we just play Wedding Announcement here, and we kind of slow roll our combo. I like that play. I want to get this out while I know he doesn't have Spell Pierce or anything like that available, so we can potentially take a little damage while we're still at 20 health. So I'm not super worried about this Oni Cult Anvil, especially since I've got 2 ways to remove it in my hand. It looks like he's sifting. He discarded another Oni Cult Anvil. That's what I want to see. It looks like he's hurting on the mana base. Probably just an unlucky hand. It happens. And he's ready to sack his little token dude, so we can't do a whole lot here. I think we're just going to end of turn, Cathar Commando. If we swing with both of these guys, we do get to draw a card. I don't know, I think I'm fine just getting more tokens at this point. So we're not going to swing, and we'll just pass here. Yeah, I want to leave this Cathar up, because as soon as he taps this Oni Cult, which I'm surprised... Well, there's a Fable. Okay, Cathar is good here too, so we'll probably just take that out instead. Or we can just take them both out. Okay, let's let him go to attacks. We'll flash out this Cathar Commando, and I think we just kill the Fable before he gets any more value out of it. And there's the portal. Love to see it, because we got so many lands. And we can play this farmhand here. So... I'm a little confused why he didn't sack his guy and at least drain me and get another one, but maybe he's just raging or something about his unfortunate hand draws. It happens. I get it's not the biggest deal. I think we're going to let him keep his anvil since he's not really using it anyway, and I'm going to Cathar this token. Because Catharing the token is always super nice. If it's a normal card, it's kind of wishy-washy because you'll just kill the Cathar and get it back, but hitting tokens is super good with these kind of cards. I'm sure you already know that, but just explaining my train of thought. Looks like our opponent is definitely, yeah, that doesn't work. Is probably feeling a bit pressured by my board state. I'm expecting either some sort of board state advancement on his part or a concede, but we shall see. Some certain cards would really hurt me right now, like a drag under. I don't know if he's running that. He's going to transmog up his little artifact dude and crack it for a card, or just pass. What? Do you know how your card works? It's only during your turn that it recreates itself. I don't know what this guy's doing, but he doesn't really know how to play. So I kind of feel a little like whatever. Like, I don't know what this guy's doing, honestly, but doesn't know how to play. He doesn't know how to play. What am I gonna do? He doesn't even sack and draw a card? Is he just in a rage? What is happening here? I think I kill this Transmog Crown at this point and just keep him on the ropes as much as we can. And at this point, I think I'm feeling pretty confident for a full swing, and we'll just start putting the pressure on. Sure, kill the Cathar, block that, take 8. Yeah, we might as well just get it going here at this point. I can't use this Coven because I need 3 creatures with different powers. Oh, there's the board wipe. Yeah, I expected something like that. Not a big deal. We got the Restoration, and we can grab another Plains, play it. And we've now got 7 mana, 8 mana, 1 more, and we can play this Portal. And we should be pretty smooth sailing from here. But that Brotherhood's End really actually set us back quite far. Okay, I guess we'll just pitch a Plains and put in... what do we put in here? I guess we just put in another Ambitious Farmhand. Yeah. And get a Plains anyway. Kind of works out, right? And then we can play this Portal next turn. And I hope he doesn't have a Spell Pierce. Spell Pierce stops a lot of my stuff. No, he's he discarded Shieldred. Okay, so he is running Shieldred. That might be good to know if he pulls this one back. And there's a Shieldred cast. That's good. I'm really happy to see him tap out because you see the plan here. You know exactly what's going to happen, right? YouTubers, YouTube fellas. Yeah, we're going to play the Portal. He's got to sack 3 creatures. We're going to swing in for 2, pass the turn, and yeah, he's going to concede off of that. If you don't have an answer to Portal, it's usually over. And looks like we took that one 2-0. Our opponent didn't give us a whole lot of resistance, so that didn't feel like my strongest showing necessarily, although the deck did do, in general, what it's supposed to do, so that's good. Let's give it another go and see what we can do for the second round. All right, we won the roll, so we get to be on the play if we want, which we will absolutely do. RNG has given us a big giant middle finger and given us 0 of our 24 lands, so we're obviously going to mulligan that. And I guess we keep these 6. It's not too bad. I kind of feel like putting back either a Plains or a Recruitment Officer, but if we put back a Plains, we'll never get to 3 mana if we're unlucky. But I do like this curve. This curve is nice. I'm going to bank on drawing a Plains in my next couple draws. So I like the turn 1 Savannah Lions into a Resolute Reinforcements. That's not a Plains, but I think that's okay. We'll just go ahead and swing in here and pass the turn. Up against blue, white, red, Lizard Blades. Okay, double strike. Nice. Okay, play our reinforcements, EOD. And hopefully we draw a Plains. That's not a Plains. Okay, we could be in trouble from here because I'm out of place. If I don't draw another Plains, the rest of this game, I simply draw, go, and that's not good. That's not good at all. I could kill this Lizard Blades if I need to. Yep, draw, go, we're at draw, go. I guess I get rid of this Lizard Blade so I can just attack him. I don't know, we'll do it at the end of his turn. Yeah, I'm going to call this one a loss. If he starts playing a bunch of big, ugly threats, I might concede, but I'm dead in the water here. All right, there's the Urza. Yeah, we'll let that resolve. Urza's not actually a big deal right here, I don't think. I'm going to go, what is this, CMC? Yeah, I think we just kill both his board. So we double block here. Okay, and if he's got no effects, I'm going to march for 4. I'm going to have to pitch my hand, but what does my hand mean anyway, honestly? Nothing. Hand doesn't do anything. So, there we go. And just the way RNG goes sometimes... Wait, what? What did I miss here? Oh, never mind. It's fine. Okay, we drew an Ambitious Farmhand. That's excellent. Helps us bounce back a little bit. Unfortunately, we spent a lot to get rid of his little board state there, but we'll see what happens here. He plays an insanely strong card that doesn't let me react during his turn and makes a bunch of little soldiers. Alrighty then, I guess we just play this wedding announcement pass probably and hope that he's doesn't have much, but with 5 cards in hand to my 1, 4 cards, 6 mana, yeah. There's the other half of his Urza. Good thing we got rid of that Urza. At this point, I really don't see how we can win this game, but I'm not going to give up yet. We just have to get really lucky and, like, draw the perfect things. Really? He's going to swing like that? I think I just block with everything here and kill it. I lose my whole board state, but what do I care at this point? It's already a loss. Brutal Cathar. Okay, that's okay. Might as well play what we got. Exile a little soldier guy here. So this is one of those things. And this is a bit of theory that I use when I'm playing. If you know you've lost, like this game, it's probably like a 99.99% loss. There's basically no way we win. Do you play it out, or do you keep going? Let's see, what would we have to draw? I usually think about my potential draws, and if there's nothing, I'll just concede. But, yeah, that was just garbage RNG basically right there. Let's take a look at what he's rocking. He's got 4 toughness creature, a 3 toughness creature, 4 toughness. We're gonna basically go, let's see, and a bunch of artifacts and stuff. I think in this case, we just go like this. We just bring in our entire sideboard. I know that sounds crazy, but like that's what we're doing here. So we're gonna cut a bunch of useless stuff, like these Kyrions aren't super useful. Actually, they need to be in here. Mage's Attendant, I don't know. Maybe we'll cut 1 Destroy Evil, but we can get rid of a lot of our payoff cards that aren't really that great here. Might even cut yet another Plains, cut 1 of these reinforcements. Don't really want to cut our combo. That's kind of our ticket to win this, I think, is to get the combo off. So, oh, taking out Knockout Blow. That doesn't actually work here. So I guess we don't need everything in our sideboard. Peacekeeper, I don't think we need it. I might just cut 1 Bankbuster, a little slow here. I guess I'll cut 1 more Destroy Evil. Yeah, that should be fine. Come on, RNGesus. We will play. This is okay. It's not great. It's a lot of removal, which I guess I don't really mind, but I'd rather have a lot of aggro than a lot of removal in most cases. Reveal Soldier. He revealed Mario. So he must have some reason that he wants to have that untapped, or not, or he just wants to reveal his hand because he's the general bad player in this one. That's another lesson. If you don't need your mana, don't pay the cost of of untapped. You know, it's just a foolish move, but whatever. So he's definitely an artifact deck. We cannot kill that easily, but we will eventually. Actually, we could kill it pretty easily if we really wanted to. I think I'll let it build up a little bit, and then maybe I'll blast it later with Blast Zone. I think for now we're going to play this farmhand, get our land drop. Maybe I should play the Attendant now that I'm thinking about it, but this is fine. And we'll just pass here. Also, probably should have just kept playing Plains because of the laydown arms, but also I like having Blast Zone to maybe make him hold back. Okay, Blast Zone on 2 is looking better and better every turn. Here we go with the Sticky Fingers. Are we allowed to say that on YouTube? Sticky Fingers? That had a different meaning when I was at school. If you know, you know. I think we just play the Mage's Attendant here. I could exile the Blades, but the thing is, well, let's think about this. He's going to play Urza next turn, right? We don't really have enough time to build up. Yeah, let's lay down arms on this thing. It gets rid of it, and it gets rid of the Sticky Fingers. We might as well try to keep his tempo down, because if we get to 9 mana, which we're looking pretty good to do, there's the Urza. Urza has 4 toughness, so that's good for us. I think we just kill it in full swing here. Yeah, like that. Destroy creature with toughness 4 or greater. Kaboom! And we'll swing for 5. End the turn. Now this thing can only hit target player and creature. Player and creature. Interesting. Alright, he plays an Enthusiastic Mechanaut, and looks like he's getting very impatient here, spamming your go. Just this guy. I don't care if you're impatient. That's your problem, not mine. And there we go with some Sticky Fingers on that guy now. Alright, so I'm going to go to end of turn, put another counter on Blast Zone, and that should be a pretty good payoff here. As I'm 6 mana, if I use my Blast Zone, I get rid of like his entire board, so I kind of like this. Let's just do it. Gets rid of my farmhand. Not the biggest deal. I guess he does get to draw a card, but it's replacing one he already spent, so not super effective. Alright, I think that'll work pretty well. He's still got kind of the card advantage, at least in his hand, so I do need to draw some good answers to really continue this properly. Okay, more Plains is kind of okay with this portal in hand. Let's see. Instant sorceries cost 1 less. I think we just march this guy. 3's good. And swing for 4. Keep the pressure on here. Eventually he's going to draw a land and play his Mariel. There it is. Or however you say this. Myrel. Shield of griefing opponents. There's a Brutal Cathar. That's pretty good. We'll go ahead and play that and exile his Myrel. It's like the perfect top deck, actually. And once again, swing for 4. Play another Plains. Just a couple more and this portal's hitting the field. There's Saheeli. Delivery Master. He can make a couple tokens if he wants. Yep. Looks like that's what he's going to do. Wait a minute. Did I have the ability to counter that and just not? Oops. Mistakes were made. Let's see here. Play Restoration, or do we just swing? Yeah, I kind of like... Well, if I swing with the Cathar, you can double block it, kill it. I think I go like this. This is a tough choice. What's our plus up? Scry 1. You may tap an untapped artifact control if you do draw a card. We could just full pressure him and get him low. Yeah, I think we swing Mage's Attendant face. Little guy at her. And we'll go with that. I don't know if this is the best choice here. But if he wants to save her, he's got to block that. He's going to go down to 2. Push a lot of pressure on him. He's going to double block and lose the Saheeli. Okay, that works for me. Now, I feel like I should maybe pass and let this Cathar transform. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. Because if he plays 2 spells... Oh, perfect. Counter. Good thing I saved this, right? Oopsie, saved it for a better time. Okay, then we can swing here. And we can Great Desert Prospector. It only gives us 1 mana, but it's a 3-2 at this point. And we're really close to this portal, so we should be able to take him out. He's going to kill one of our creatures. Doesn't matter which. Yeah, choose the one that you got to pay 3 life to target. Good idea. This guy is clearly what's triggered or something. He is not having it. All right, I kind of like how our deck is poised against this guy, so I think we're just going to go. Trip in Texas is raging. Trip and rage. He is so mad. You know, it always kind of feels bad when someone's like raging on the other side of the table, but the reality of the situation is it means you're way more likely to win the game because they're not thinking clearly. They're spending a lot of energy on their whatever emotions or something. So whatever. Let's we'll keep them unmuted. Nah, I don't even want to hear this guy's talk. There's the enthusiastic Meganaut. I think we're just gonna go ahead and exile that thing. Don't even let him get ahead. There's the Dragon Spark and another land. We're going to drop our wedding announcement here. And it looks like we'll be able to play our Great Desert Prospector in a couple turns. He's also popping off on his side, so not necessarily the best situation here. And if he swings, he's going to start getting tokens. I think we're just going to go straight to Fateful Absence on this thing, which is going to kind of buff his reactor. That's okay, though, I guess. I'd rather him spend his mana on drawing cards and advancing his board state. There's an Urza. We would get 2 tokens with Great Desert Prospector, or we could play Adeline and full swing. I kind of like the Adeline here and Prospector next turn. The thing is, if he has Mightstone... Wait, no, this isn't the right Urza. Never mind. Yeah, let's go Adeline. We'll do the Prospector next turn while it makes more tokens. Oh, oops, since I attacked with 2, I got the draw instead, but that's okay. I kind of was anticipating a different thing, but this is fine. Little sticky fingers on the Urza. So sticky. I like how his deck is. I think his deck's interesting. 3 tokens. Yeah, that's plenty here. And I think we're just full swing. Probably gonna block a token, okay. Block a token, take 10. Don't mind if I do. We have so much mana. Now, this doesn't look too bad, but we are not in the best situation here just because of his board state getting ahead of ours. We really need to top deck a portal to Phyrexia. That would be the perfect top deck here. If we don't get that, I'm probably going to Lion Sash and start exiling and see what we can do with that kind of stuff. But we're looking like we might be needing to worry here potentially. The Dragon Spark reactor is getting huge. We're kind of not drawing what we need at this point. Let's see, how does it want to tap? Why would it not auto-tap my Powerstones? Fix your code, WotC. Can you not use these? Can't be spent to cast non-artifact cards. Okay, so Lion Sash. Never mind. Don't fix your code. It's fine. I'm just a derp. Play another land. I think we activate this Foundry and swing and see if we can potentially get a swing on next turn that kills him. I guess that's our best play. Yeah, let's activate. Go for a full swing here, and he'll probably take 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, which would put him down to 3. Then he should be in enough of a pickle that hopefully I can finish the job. No, I kind of made a mistake. I probably should have put the Lion Sash on that Prospector, maybe. Let's go ahead and play this Restoration, grab a Plains, and we're going to sneak this Ambitious Farmhand out next turn, I think. We're going to save mana here for the Lion Sash, and go with that. Yeah, that's a problem. He's going to transform. I don't know how we're going to get 3 damage in through all this. I guess we'll see. He could potentially mess up.
Victory is assured.
He's going to exile the sash. I guess we might as well use it then. Oh, there's nothing else to exile really anyway.
I, master of this domain.
Let's see what he does. Oh, it's got 2 activations? Jeez. Draw 2, discard 2. Okay. Let's see. What's the situation where we could win? If he swings with any of his creatures, we win. Let's see if he's smart enough. No. Yeah, he's good. Okay, but we can still win here. We'll discard this. And which one do we put into play? Yeah, the Ambitious Farmhand. We'll get another Plains. We can march one of his creatures and then just swing for the win, and that should do it. Let's see. Which one do we march? I guess we marched the Battlethopter. 3. 1, 2, 3. Boom. Boom. Turn on this Foundry and come in for so much that he can't stop it. Close one. Unless he's got some magical trick that I haven't thought of. This should do it. Yep. A very good game. Interesting deck to go against there, but looks like we were able to outvalue him in everything. But wow, that was a little scary once he got that meld going. Alright, we'll give it one more. I got all these... Okay, I got all these quests and no way to actually complete them with this deck, so they're just building up. I'll at least be able to complete one with the one I recycled there. Okay, we are looking pretty good here. We gotta lay down arms for removal, but potentially only a 1 CMC thing, so that's not the greatest. Wedding announcement into Great Prospector. We'll try it. I don't love it, but it's not necessarily going to be better if we mulligan. So start with our planes here. We might as well play every planes we get since we have lay down arms. There's another one. Looks like we're probably going to be up against Oni, Cult, Anvil, Artifact, Shenanigans once again. Just see so many of those decks. There's a Fable. Alright. Now, do I exile the little token, or do I not exile the little token? That is the question. I kind of just want to get this wedding announcement going at this point. Yeah, let's not worry about his combo and just try to pop off with our Great Desert Prospector into Portal for now. We don't have the mana to do much else. So, usually I don't advise this strategy. Usually you go for the removal stuff. But in this case, I'm playing a little bit greedy. Okay, he does have a blue mana to potentially counter the next thing I play. I'm anticipating a Shieldred. I don't know. I guess if he had Shieldred, he probably would have played with that treasure. Let's go ahead and swing here. I don't like this. This Fable's going to flip. I kind of feel like I should just lay down arms on this token now. Yeah, I think I just... Or do I wait and do it to the flipped Fable? I think I'm going to wait. Once again, playing a little greedy. But let's see here. With the lands we have in hand... 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have enough mana to portal pretty soon. Okay, well now, after seeing what he has done, I kind of regret, a little regret here, but I think we can maybe pull off a thing. I'm just gonna pass. I don't know. It looks like this particular match here is going to be a loss, but we'll play it a little bit longer to see what happens. No, we're not going to auto pass. I guess we kill that token at this point. Yeah, let's do it. Not feeling super good about this anymore. I think we're going to have to blast zone these little guys in the way. Let's see, how are we going to do this? Do I slow roll this portal? Keep killing these guys? Yeah, I think I got to slow roll the portal. Let's get rid of this reflections. It's going to be a problem. And I think we double swing at the 1 and draw a card. We're going to lose both of these guys if we do this. That's kind of the problem here. But I can't just let him keep having this value. Yeah, we're going to go with the aggressive play here. Seeing a double block. Really wants to keep his Ob Nixilis online. I think our play here is going to be to pump up a blast zone and kill both of those at this point. There we go. Nice to see a land drop after the play I chose because still want to get to 9. Do I want to discard? Not particularly. I'll just take damage. I've accepted that this particular round is a loss. I'm just going to play it out a little bit and see what he does. No plays, huh? Let's put a counter here. Only have to suffer a little bit more from these obs. Okay, this is okay. We'll go Mishra into Unholy Officiant. Mishra's Foundry. Mishra's would say. We could still play this Desert Prospector to ramp one. I guess we just do it. Why not? I don't think we're going to get much more value than this out of it, honestly. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're going to have the Blast Zone, so... There's an Evelyn. That's not good for us. He's going to get a bunch of free cards off of Evelyn, probably. He actually did something useful for us, which is getting the planes off the top of our library, because we do not need to draw anymore. I'm just going to take damage here. That's fine. Interesting choices. Yeah. I don't see how we're going to win this. We need like a really good top deck. I don't even know what that would be, honestly. Cloud Steel's something. Yeah, Cloud Steel's really something, actually. Literally can't kill us if we play Cloud Steel. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, next turn. I guess this is the play. Play this, equip it, or reconfigure, and we just can't die. And we can use this to our advantage. In fact, it has flying, too. So, I forgot that the Cloud Steel gave flying. Another nice advantage. We can kill this guy. This might have been suicide. If he has removal, we are dead. So, we'll see what happens here. Bank Buster. Probably going to draw and see if we can top deck a removal card. Sure. Do we even need to block one? Not really. Fine. We'll go for broke here. It's just that if he has some 2 damage spell, then I lose because he could just finish off this Unholy Efficient if I block a 1/1 with like a shock or whatever. Play with fire or something like that. Okay. What? He could have just played that earlier. That's fine though. Alright, we lost the game we expected to lose. Understandable. Alright, so he's playing Reckoner Bank Buster. He's playing... Did we see a Shieldred? No, we didn't really see a Shieldred. We saw an Evelyn. That has 5 toughness. Fateful Absence will be nice, too. So we'll go with a couple of these very specific cards. Knockout Blow should be okay here, too. And we'll take out the usual suspects. Actually, I kind of like the Paratrooper because it can hit Planeswalkers. Also kind of like the idea of having this Mage's Attendant in here, and maybe we'll just take out planes. Is there more we could do to improve this? Probably. Not exactly seeing it, though. I like this Hopeful Initiate. I think we'll bring him in and take out a Bank Buster. Alright, let's give this a try. I don't feel like my deck is particularly good against his, so we sort of got to get lucky to win these next 2 games, I think. Maybe I should have boarded in even more stuff. Okay, this is an okay opener. I'm really on the fence about this Fateful Absence card. Like, it's definitely good. I just don't know if it's good in Standard, if that makes sense. Standard's kind of, you know, slow format anyway, and you tend to get plenty of mana, so they can just always draw a card off of this. Wedding Announcement, pass the turn. Infernal Grasp on the Lion Sash, just right out. Interesting. Okay, we are kind of setting up nicely for a combo. Combo of Great Desert into Portal. This is why he wanted to kill the Lion Sash, was because of the Corpse Appraiser specifically. Suddenly makes a lot of sense. Yep, that's not good for us. We need some really decent top decks. I'm hoping keeping these 2 untapped soldiers here stops his Blood Tithe attack, and it does. Okay, that's kind of good for us. Nice. I guess we got to go straight to this guy. That'll take us up to 5, 6, 7 mana, and we're still 2 off from Portal. Or do we sandbag it a turn? No, I think we got to do it while we can. What's he going to play next turn? He's going to play either Ob Nixilis or Shieldred, or I'm not sure. But Great Desert will be a little better next turn is the thing, and we could save mana for Ganjo and Fateful. Yeah, let's just save. I think we slow roll this. This is why Magic is hard. You're put in these situations without full info sometimes, and you just have to make a choice. And you really never know if it's exactly the right choice until later. It's a hard game. There's a Fable. Not super worried about that. It's not exactly good for us, though. Okay. I think we can deal. I would have loved to have this reinforcements just a little bit earlier, but I guess we got to do this now. I don't think there's any 1 mana potential counter he could have, so we're okay. Get 3 Power Stones. It's 5, 6, 7, 8, and Ganjo will be the last one we need to play the Portal. Do we hold the Ganjo though? I don't actually need the mana yet. Yeah, I'm going to hold it. It's going to come in handy at some point. He could very easily just hold open some mana. Oh, he discarded a Maestro's Charm. That's somewhat good for me, I guess. Kind of surprised. Invoke Despair. Okay. Okay, he's going to draw 1 card off that. And if he misses a land drop, we're really in good shape here. Really? Interesting. Yeah, I don't mind this too much. Just we'll just put all the blocks up here. See what he does. Oh, a full trade, huh? Okay. Oh, okay. What are the odds he's holding the counter? I'm just gonna bet that he is. Yeah, I'm gonna bank on the fact that he is holding a counter, and we'll play this portal next turn. Might actually be able to get more value out of it too that way. Because if he plays more stuff, we'll make him sack more stuff. But I definitely need to have, I guess, just more mana. Okay, there's a Corpse Appraiser. Love to see that. Or not exactly love, but it doesn't matter a whole lot. I just feel like he's definitely holding some form of counter spell. Next turn's it, though. We've got to jam this portal and hope for the best. Maybe this will throw him off a bit. Let's play this. Yeah, we're going to double block. I don't mind here. I'd rather him not have the option to copy Reflections than this thing. And I like to save the Aganjo, I think, here. Yeah, this is it. Well, that was actually a stupid block because you're going to have to sack 3 anyway if this resolves. So, my bad on that. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, let's go for it. If he counters this, we lose. But we got to try. That's what our deck's made to do. See that counter spell? Show me a counter, I show you a concede. Didn't counter it. We're in business, boys. We're in business. Alright, we pass. Here we go. What did I just witness? I was so sure he was sitting on a counter of some sort, but no, I get, you know, now that I think about it, he didn't know what our strategy is, because first game we did not reveal any sort of portal, so he may have sided out some of his stuff because of that. But Corpse Appraiser is kind of annoying. It can get rid of the most effective creatures in the yards so that I can't reanimate them, but he's also milling more? Interesting. And he's just got more and more value. These Corpse Appraisers are just non-stop value. Don't need the reinforcements. I think we just take the Corpse Appraiser here and get more cards. Nice. That's nice. I kind of want to see his hand. Yeah, let's take a look at his hand. Ooh, and a recommission. That's pretty good too. All right, let's take a look. What you got, buddy? Just a just a bunch of counters. I guess we put it on the Maestro's Charm. You spell that. Maestro's Charm. We could recommission up a farmhand. Yeah, I guess we just do that. Wait a second. Yeah. Let's get our farmhand out here. This will also help us thin the deck, so why not? Yeah, I think that's all we got here. We still haven't exactly easily won or anything. He's just got so much removal that he can take out our entire board and swing for 8. Or he could just do that. That's pretty good. I don't think I have a good response here. We'll just sack this Corpse Appraiser so that I can do it again. I'll Corpse Appraise again. I could also, well, yeah, it's not really good to redo the Peacekeeper, I don't think, here. I like the idea of continuing the Corpse Appraiser shenanigans, though. I think I'm going to get rid of my reinforcements this time. I just don't really need it. I'd rather get a card. And I might be able to dump something else in the yard for next turn anyway, so. Opponent's thinking long and hard about this target. Apparently this one unknown card is really just putting him in the think tank. No, he's just doing his thing. Okay, Mizra's Foundry or Knockout Blow? I think I like the Foundry better. Neither were really ideal. Let's play this wedding announcement here. It shouldn't be too much longer before we can overwhelm his board state. I think we swing with this Peacekeeper. Not a huge deal, really. If we lose it, he's just going to take it. Gets us Fabled. It's probably what I'm going to use my Fateful Absence on. I could also Fateful Absence, like the Corpse Appraiser, just to re-get it again. Or that's probably a better thing to use it on. Yeah, sure, that's fine. Let's see what my opponent does here. I'll go ahead and pump up this guy. As we'll get a big lifelinker online here. We'll kill Sheoldred. Does get to draw a card out of the deal, but gotta do what you gotta do. Certainly can't leave Sheoldred sitting around on the field. And we'll take that Sheoldred, the portal. It just feels brilliant at this point, honestly. And I think we gotta go for a pretty big swing here. If he wants to trade, that's fine with me. But this will get us a card off the wedding announcement, which I could definitely use at this point. He's obviously got a lot of removal, but he's gonna have to use it to stave off my attacks and my portal reanimations, so not super worried here. Surprised he didn't kill the 4/4 lifelink. Guess he has some sort of plan, or maybe, I don't know. I don't know. Interesting. I guess his plan would probably be to Reflections the Blood Tithe, and just make a bunch of tokens. Either that or Corpse Appraiser and get rid of Sheoldred so I can't reanimate it. I think I'm going to hold on to this Plains. I might need to discard it if I get something like, oh, there was something I was thinking earlier. I don't know what it is now. Ambush Paratrooper's pretty good. This might be GG, actually, with all these tokens. Well, we only got 3, but, you know, it's something. Okay, he's digging for the top 5. If I were him, I would definitely be using reflections on Corpse Appraiser in response to my portal. So we'll see if he pulls that or not. That could potentially turn the game around right there. Yep, he's gonna do it. He's not gonna do it in response though, which is great news for me, because this basically means I get a nice pick of whatever I want. Did he not choose anything? The Corpse Appraiser? Guess he didn't. Alright, that's a pretty big swing. We're gonna... Obviously, we want to ganja one, but I think I'm gonna sneak this guy out. Yeah, sneak this guy out, and I can turn the factory online, and then block. I think that puts us in pretty good shape here. Factory online. Save the Aganjo. I want to get a lethal swing next turn. Let's see, I could block, pump, Aganjo. Do I have any legends? Not a single legend. So Aganjo's full cost. 6, 7. I need 1 more mana. Oh, I can tap the Founder mana. Okay, no, we're good. So let's see how we're gonna do this. Might lose a few creatures in the mix. I think we just kill the Corpse Appraiser though. Yeah, let's go like this. A little bit of a change of plans here. I can't block and survive with anything, and I want to get a full swing next turn. Yeah, we just take the rest. I'm 6 damage. I changed my mind. I had a plan, then I just changed my mind after recalculating. No harm done, though, so we're okay. Don't need to do that. Okay, so we're going to get another thing. I think we grab Shieldred here. No need to get the Corpse Appraiser, really. And then draw a card. Another gotcha. Okay, you'll love to see it. Turn on this bad boy. Was that even a smart choice? I want to activate this Paratrooper thing twice, but I don't know if it entirely matters. Do a big swing. And I think that should be GG if my calculations are correct. And he made a big mistake not reading this Paratrooper. Buff. Buff. Now it's a 6/6 lifelink. And he's dead on board anyway. Just from all the unblocked. And that'll do it. The ambush Paratrooper came in clutch. Oh my god. I knew this common was good. Alright, we're just going to go with this. I think this is fun. Oh, I should have brought in the Destroy Evils for Shieldred, but whatever. It's a fun match. I'm happy to win or lose this one, to be honest. Pretty happy with this deck so far that I'm playing. My little custom build. It seems to be holding its own against some of the meta, which is a good sign. A sign that it's a reasonable build. I am seeing my opponents make some mistakes, though. He probably could have won if he played that a little smarter. First of all, Corpse Appraise things in response with Kiki-Jiki from the portal. That would have crushed me, actually. So he should have won that, but he just didn't play it well enough. Alright, interesting. I think we start planes here. Opponent slow rolling it. I am also slow rolling it. There's the Fable. He's going to get a lot of mana out of that. Maybe I should just kill it right off. Nah, we're going to Brutal Cathar it anyway. It's fine. We'll go Cathar. Take your token. Opponent pitches a couple cards, including Shieldred and Make Disappear. Why he would do that, I don't know. Those are both very strong cards against me. Especially discarding Make Disappear this early, and then he's gonna dig for more. Oh, he just wants the land drop. He's really digging for the land drop. It seems to be the thing. It's understandable. And he just pitched 3 lands and a Go for the Throat there in favor of a Bloodfell Caves. Alright, so let's play Adeline and get an attack in here. Just kind of prep up to make a lot of Power Stones potentially here, basically. Now, we're not out of the woods yet. He's hit his 4 mana, which means he could start playing some big boys, or just a Corpse Appraiser. Fine with me. Bank Buster's okay. Let's see, how do we play this? If we attack with Adeline, we get a token. He's going to block everything anyway. I don't really have good attacks here. I think we're gonna go for the Restoration Bank Buster route here. I do like the idea of killing whatever he targets with Kiki-Jiki with the Fateful Absence. Oh, he doesn't have anything to Corpse Appraise anyway. Never mind. We're fine. It's not too bad. Let's play this Restoration then, just to kind of confirm our land drop next turn. And we'll play this Bank Buster. I don't think I want to attack. He could double block. I guess if he double blocks Adeline, then I'm still okay. Because I'll kill both his creatures, maybe? Let's see here. No, I won't kill both his creatures. I'm on the fence about this play. Yeah, I'm not going to do it, I don't think. Just the Corpse Appraisal potential kind of messes me up. So if Adeline goes to the yard, he could play another Appraiser and start copying it, or he could just do that anyway. Oh, I should have crewed up the Bank Buster probably in response there. That's okay. Oh, he's not going to copy the Corpse Appraiser. Interesting. See if he goes for a swing. Nope, no swing. Okay. Okay, this is not bad. We'll pitch the reinforcements and put them into play. Very nice. Go for land. We're up to 6 mana, 3 more, and the portal's online. We want to play stuff that he's got to handle or counter, probably. Let's go ahead and just Bankbuster it up here. See if we get a better play. Nope, just another portal. Not too mad about that. I think I should kill the reflections at this point. Feeling like it's a bit of a potential problem. But also, I just want to save this for Shieldred, maybe. Nah, we're going to kill the reflections, right? Hold on, let me think about this. I haven't played any spells, so if I don't play any spells, Brutal Cathar is going to transform. He's going to get a card out of the deal, though. Yeah, let's just pass. Let the Cathar transform into Moonrage Brute. And if he plays 2 spells, it'll transform again, and I'll get to exile something of his. Don't have any great exile targets, though, because if any of them come back, they get ETB effects. So this match is definitely a thinker. There we go. He's going to exile the Moonrage. Let's see what he does with this Reflections. Not interesting. I think I'm okay just taking this damage. Don't really mind. Still don't know if I should be keeping this Faithful Absence or not. Yeah, we'll hold it one more round here. Ooh, lay down arms. That's really good. That's really good. That's a good draw. He's got 1 mana. He can copy something and block. Probably try to do... Yeah, let's just do... I think we go for the aggressive play here. Don't worry, there's a method to the madness. Do a big full swing. Yeah. This isn't my favorite play, but I'm just trying to bait out his use of the reflections. There it is. Because of this potential. So wait, he's going to make one of those. Get another token block. Not that big of a deal, is it? That's fine. Like, so what, he kills the 1/1. What do we care? Oh, or he doesn't kill anything. Even better for me. Okay, and now we can lay down arms on this reflections. Still save this Fateful for Shieldred. Maybe I should have even done it the other way around, but I like Fateful being instant. That feels nice. Let's go ahead and play this Cloud Steel thingamajigger, and I think we're good here. And we know from last game that his deck is just full of cards like these 4. Just basically a ton of removal and Shieldred and Corpse Appraiser, Blood Tithe, Harvester, and lands. Like, that's his entire deck, explained in 3 seconds or less. Not too hard to do. Do I take 6? Yeah, I'll take 6. No blocks. I'll be swinging back a lot harder than he's going to be attacking here, so not super worried. Oh, burn down the house. That explains a lot. Yep. Alright. That evens the playing field a bit. There's our 7th land drop. I think we're going to swing in for 2 here. Yeah, let's do it. And we will consider... Yeah, I guess we'll hold here. I was thinking of drawing to see what we get, but the thing is, I want to hold up Fateful Absence, and I also want to hold up potential of the Blast Zone pump up. So I think Blast Zone on 3 is very effective against this guy. I am not getting rid of this Fateful Absence until I see Shieldred. There's a Fable. Yeah, we're going to pump up this Blast Zone to 3. I think that's the answer here. Nah, I'm going to draw. I want to see what we can pick up with Spankbuster. More lands. Excellent. Potential chump blocker here. And we'll get our 9th land. Yep, we are just going to pass here. See what our opponent does. I definitely would love to see him tap out yet again. Would also love to see him swing with his creatures. Oh, no, he's not doing it. He anticipated the Bankbuster move. Alright, well I got a better move then. Potential better move. Alright, Lantern of the Lost. That's not too big of a deal. Actually, we got Blast Zone on 1, which just nipped that right in the bud. Yeah. Exile my stuff. It's fine. Let's Fateful Absence this Shieldred. Oh, wait. How much mana does he have? We need to calculate. He's got 1 mana. He can't even counter. 6, 7. Yeah, we got enough for Portal. I don't even need to. I'll just draw a card. Oh, oops. Forgot about Shieldred there. That's going to hurt. And I think I'm going to pop this Blast Zone just to get rid of Lantern of the Lost here. Oh, wait. No. Now I don't have mana for Portal. I'm done. Oops. Mistakes were made. Not the worst mistake, though. Yeah, let's draw. I still have mana. I forgot about the treasure. I got the treasure. We're good. Let's go Portal. That should roast his board state. He's got to sack 3 creatures. He's got exactly 3, and I know he doesn't have mana to counter with his last card, so perfect. We are in really good shape here. Let's crew up the Bank Buster and come in for 5. With that Lantern of the Lost gone, the reason I absolutely had to get rid of it is because it kind of shuts off my portals. So, just gotta do it, right? But I forgot. Yeah, you see. We're good. And he brought in the Graveyard Trespassers. That's kind of a problem. I'm probably going to have to do a little Fateful Absence on that thing. Got rid of one of his Shieldreds. Does he have more Shieldreds? No, no more Shieldreds. But he does have Blood Tithe Harvester, Corpse Appraisals, etc. What's in my yard? Nothing really useful. I think we take the Corpse Appraiser. Yeah. He does trade very nicely. I'm going to get rid of this reinforcements. I don't think we're ever going to choose that. Oh, we got some nice choices here. I think I'd take the Cathar Commando, put the mage down. Play a land. We could play another portal and just make him sack his board again. Oh god, that's brutal, isn't it? I love it. I love these portals. Why is this card not legendary? Are there just portals all over the place? Let's screw up this Bank Buster and swing for 5. Okay. So barring that he gets a good draw, we should be... Oh god, that... Does that almost do it? It almost does. Almost. Because we can... Oh, that does kill us. No! No! I should have played the wedding announcement. Maybe. I guess we would have been dead either way. Oh, good old Invoke Despair. Very close game, though. Still very happy with the way things went there. Maybe you could have pulled out that last one with slightly different sequencing or something. But no matter. This is a deck that's proven to be pretty fun. I'm just going to give it one last look here as I say the outro and final thoughts. Final thoughts here. Sunblade Samurai, not really worth playing. Recruitment officer seems a little iffy. Still good, of course. Unholy Efficient, it's probably a no. Probably a hard no. Probably going to cut that. But, you know, there's still some tweaking to do. It's a new deck, obviously. But Ambush Paratrooper, a little better than I thought. Really combos well with the Great Desert in a wide board state. So I like that. This deck's biggest weakness is probably board wipes still. But if we can get to Portal, board wipes aren't that big of a deal because we can rebuild. So let me know what you think of this deck down below, if you would, and all that stuff. Appreciate you guys. Stay tuned for more Arena gameplay. I'll see you in the next episode. Take care of yourselves. Peace out.